It is good, yo. It's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, guys, we're going to be talking about something in my team that I really don't think has been talked about enough. Now, when it comes to endgame cards, they decrease the price of the other cards greatly. And you guys might be like, what are you even talking about, Ty? Well, we're going to dive into this video. Now, this is just advice, okay? I'm not telling you guys what to do. This is, or not even advice. This is just information, okay? And you guys can do whatever you want with it. Now, before we dive any further into this, guys, if you are new to the channel, man, make sure to smash that subscribe button. We're closing it on 100,000 subscribers. So here's the deal, okay? I had Taco Fall for about 2 months, and I could have sold him on that Wednesday. Like last Wednesday, I probably could have sold this Taco Fall for anywhere from 150 to 200,000 MT. Now, this card is 15,000 MT. And it's hard to predict exactly who we're getting on the Tuesdays and the Fridays. But you can have an informed guess, okay? And Taco was not who I thought was coming. That's why I held on to him a little bit longer. But you can have an informed guess. Why? Because we have basically 4 more weeks of my team. And there's only a few more players that are going to get end game cards. So, who should you be leery of losing a lot of MT? Okay? That's what we're going to be talking about. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is this card right here. Okay? I don't know if Luka Doncic is coming on Friday or not, and his price has already showcased it. I mean, people are already kind of predicting it. And so for me, in my opinion, what I'm doing right now, because we know leaks are coming tonight, is I'm selling my Luka Doncic. Right now, this is my opinion for 50,000 MT, because if we get Luka tomorrow, this card is going to be 15,000 MT. And if you got the Invincible Luka, I'm doing the same thing, okay? And then once we get leaks tonight, if Luka's not one of those cards, you can buy him back for that week if you just have a base Luka Doncic. I hate to break it to you guys, but I'm doing the same thing with Michael Jordan, okay? And for Michael Jordan, it's more so, I don't know, about the adaptation. Yeah, but all these MJs are not buyouts, and that's crazy to me. I mean, I guess most of them, some of them are buyouts, which is kind of crazy in its own right. But it's deservedly so, and people are starting to do this. Last night, I mean, these cards were not buyouts, so people are starting to recognize what has been going on in my team, and so they're doing the same thing, which is honestly smart. So Luka, MJ, I would hop on the the train, because look, if you get 77,000 for this MJ today, it's going to be way better than selling him tomorrow for 15,000 MT. So those are the first 2 that I see that we could get. Some other options, again, this hasn't just been a Taco thing. It's been Yao. It's been all these endgame cards. Giannis, we saw what happened to Giannis's price. It was just absolutely ridiculous. And so it's going to happen eventually to Luka and to MJ. I just don't know exactly when. Some other cards it could happen to. Kevin Durant. Now, again, I don't know for sure when it's going to happen to Kevin Durant. I have a feeling KD, it's going to be a little down the road, so not necessarily now. But again, it's one of those things. Especially if you have the fan favorites KD, I'm getting rid of. Okay, if you have the Invincible KD and want to hold on to him, that's fine. But the fan favorites KD is definitely one I'm selling it, because if we get a leak of KD tonight, this card is going to be 10,000 MT. So it's just something to think about for KD. LeBron's another card. LeBron's price is probably still pretty high. And again, this type of a LeBron James is going to go way down in price. The Invincible Brown, if you want to hold on to him, okay, that's fine. But again, just know what his price could be possibly looking like. So it seems like, a lot of these cards are buyouts, whereas last night they weren't. And so people are starting to pick up on the trend. They're starting to recognize what it has been happening in my team. Now with Yao and Taco already kind of happening, I would say Kareem, but again, is endgame Kareem. He probably still might be one of the top power forwards in the game. So a Kareem Abdul Jabbar endgame card is another kind of one just to keep in the back of your minds and think about, because we don't have endgame Kareem yet. And so, again, the last thing I would be doing right now before we get leaks is buying players. Now, again, after leaks come out, you can do what you want, but use this video for future reference, okay? It's not just this Friday. It's for on Sunday, when we get a leak on Monday for Tuesday's endgame drop, just know what could be coming. You know, Kareem, D-Rob, Tim Duncan. I mean, all these different endgame type of players that we could possibly see. So it's just hard to time the market. Again, it's middle of July. So if you just want to hold on to your players and have fun with the game, I'm okay with that. Again, this is just information and you guys do what you want with it. For me and my squad, I don't have anybody I can really sell. I held the bag on Taco. I don't have anybody else really worth much. Now, on my Xbox account, I probably should be selling Invincible Luka as we speak. I mean, I probably should. Now, am I going to? No. Just because, I mean, it's the middle of July. So for me, I don't care enough about it. But if you really still do value your MT, you've got to make some smart decisions ahead of each and every leak. Not content drop, before each and every leak does get dropped. Because, I mean, we got all these endgame cards already. All you got to do is take a look at these 39 Invincible cards that we've seen to see who might get an endgame card. And, I mean, Steph, another prime example of a card that might get an endgame card. And then his Invincible is going to be dirt cheap. Kawhi Leonard, another card who's going to be getting an endgame card. So, even if you don't want to sell these guys, just please do me a favor and don't buy any cards ahead of, you know, these leaks. Ahead of every leak, not just tonight's leak, every leak in my team. Because, look, I'm telling you guys, the worst days to buy cards are before leaks on Sunday and before leaks today. That is the, or not, before leaks on Monday, not Sunday. Before leaks on Monday and before leaks today. After leaks, you know what you can buy, and I get it. You might have to spend a little bit more MT, but you know what you can get and what you can buy. And so for me personally, guys, there's no reason to be buying cards. Again, Ben Simmons, another prime example. We're going to get an endgame Ben Simmons. When? I don't know, but there's no reason to buy Invincible Ben today just for his price to be dirt cheap tomorrow. Or even, you know, the Flash Ben Simmons. Maybe it's a good time to sell him and buy him back tomorrow. Those are just some things to kind of keep in your mind, in the back of your mind, as you go through the days of endgame my team. Because look, guys, it is endgame in my team. There is no doubting that. There's no questioning that. All you can do right now is make good decisions towards what you can do. And we're gonna do it as engineer for Daryl Dawkins, who really doesn't matter. But that's kind of the whole thing. Again, for me, on my no money spent, where I do still value my MT a lot, it hurt losing all the MT holding the bag on Taco, right? I obviously sold him for 11,000 MT when I could have sold him for 10 times more the previous couple of days. And maybe, guys, it's not so smart to sell your players now. Maybe now is even too late. But let's say we get maybe Sunday is the best day to, Sundays and Wednesdays are the best days to sell your cards and the worst day to buy cards. Just because, again, right now in my team, it's tough, man. You do not want to hold the bag, especially knowing how these endgame cards are. It'd be one thing if they just dropped one of every card, but it makes it so Taco is basically 10,000 MT, JR is basically 10,000 MT, and it just puts you in a really tough position if you do kind of hold the bag on some players. So, look, I learned my lesson last week with Taco Fall. And I'm hoping I can help you guys not go through what I did last week either. So, look, this is not just for today. It's for, you know, the next couple of weeks in which we are still going to continue to get endgame cards. Losing out on hundreds of thousands of MT is never fun. And just kind of as a reminder, even if you want to hold on to Invincible, and I'm all for it. If you want to hold on for Invincible Luka, do what you got to do. But as a friendly reminder to you guys, okay, this is my friendliest reminder. Look, I know Flash Glitched and Invincible Tacos are still really expensive. I don't think it's going to be like that for Luka. I really don't, because I think Luka's going to get updated. Dribble 6, you're going to get, a lot better Luka Doncic's. And so for even the Invincible Luka, don't get caught holding the bag. I'm telling you guys. I'm trying to warn you guys. For Luka, for Bron, for those types of guys, please, please, please do not get caught holding your cards and losing out on MT. Again, guys, there's risk with everything. If you want to, predict who you're going to get, you can try. The cards I'm predicting for tonight, the 2 cards I'm predicting, okay, and I could be totally off. 2 cards I'm predicting today are Michael Jordan. That's the first one. I do think we'll get Michael Jordan before we get Luka Doncic. That is just my opinion. Predicting Michael Jordan tonight. Okay, that's the first thing. And the second thing, the second guy, I don't know if he's going to be great. Maybe a Kareem, maybe a D-Rob, one of those two types of cards that we could possibly see. But again, MJ is my first prediction. So if I had an MJ, I'm not telling you what to do, but I might get rid of him because he is going to be dirt cheap when we do get one. That's going to wrap it up for my video today, though, guys. Hopefully, you guys did find it very informational. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.